I've already introduced you to the LED flashlights from the US company Coast in 2 of my videos. That's how I came across their range of folding knives. At first glance, the knives can appear quite similar, so I'm going to compare 3 of the models here to give you a better idea of the differences. I'll be looking at the Coast LX320, the DX355, and the FX352. All 3 fall in the €18 to €35 price range and come in a high quality box. I'll start with the smallest of the knives, the LX320. The blade is partly serrated and made from 7CR17 MOV stainless steel. It measures 7.6 centimeters in length. The LX320 is a typical folding knife with a thumb hole and is easy to open with one hand. The knife stays open safely with a liner lock and is just as easy to close with one hand. Even though it can be classed as one of the cheaper knives, at about €18, you can still notice the quality workmanship. The blade opens cleanly and sits firmly and stable in the handle. On the top are thumb notches for grip. The blade comes nicely pre-sharpened. However, because of the serration, the normal part of the blade is quite short and makes certain types of work more difficult, for example when cutting through a thick rope. The handle is 10 centimeters long and made of aluminium. The surface is textured for better grip. On the back is a removable but non-adjustable 6.5 centimeter long belt clip. An eyelet is set in the end of the handle. The LX320 weighs 78 grams and is the lightest of the models we'll be looking at. The DX355 at €30 is only slightly more expensive than the LX320, but there are a few small differences. The DX355 was originally designed to be a hunting knife, and is consequently bulkier and longer than the LX320. The blade is made from 9CR17 MOV stainless steel and measures 8.9 centimeters in length. The knife opens with thumb studs. When opening, the blade locks into the liner lock with a satisfying click and is held firmly in place. On top of that, there's an extra lock at the top of the handle, the so-called double lock. In my opinion, the liner lock is already very secure, so I don't really see the need for the extra double lock system. Still, it's good to have and doesn't get in the way when working with the knife. Also, the blade comes nicely pre-sharpened. The 11.5 centimeter long handle is made from G10. G10 is made of layers of glass fibers, compressed with epoxy resin. G10 is very light and strong and cold and damp resistant. The surface is matte and lightly textured and sits well in the hand. On the top and underside are notches for the thumb and fingers for better grip. On the back is a removable but non-adjustable 6.5 centimeter long belt clip. The DX355 weighs 147 grams. Which leaves us with the FX352, the most expensive of the 3 knives at about €35. The FX352 is similar in size and weight to the DX355. The first thing you'll notice is the grey blade, which is in the typical drop point design and has a titanium nitride coating. As with the DX355, the blade here is also made from 9CR17 MOV stainless steel and is also 8.9 centimeters long. Thumb studs on both sides of the blade allow the knife to be opened easily by both left and right-handers. The blade is held securely and firmly in place by the frame lock mechanism. The blade can also be closed easily with one hand. Here too, the blade comes pre-sharpened, but it could have been a little sharper. One side of the 11 centimeter long handle is made from G10 and the other from stainless steel. The surface of the G10, with its honeycomb texture, offers an extremely good grip and sits very comfortably in the hand. On the top side of the handle are two areas with notches for grip, one at the front for the thumb and one further back. There is a third set of notches on the underside at the end of the handle. The belt clip on the stainless steel side can be mounted in one of two positions. Like with the other knives, an eyelet is set in the end of the handle. So here is a summary of the three models again. To be honest, I had my doubts in the beginning with respect to the quality of the knives. Of course, with folding knives in this price range, you can't expect miracles. Still, I was very impressed with the quality of the workmanship, which is supported by Coast's 5-year warranty. I have to say, I was positively surprised and found no flaws in any of the knives. My only criticism would be that the blades on all three knives could have been just that much sharper. So which is the best knife? That's difficult to say. In the end, the knives did turn out to be quite different, and each, in the details and locking mechanisms, had their advantages and disadvantages. It all comes down to personal preference and taste. All three, the LX320, the DX355, and the FX352, are solid folding knives with good quality and performance for the price.